Yeah, today we are going to discuss about views. Okay, 1 second. Screen visible in the
Yes, sir.
views. Okay, what is the difference between table and views? Okay, so let's take an example of real time lo manaki ela untundi ante. So in real time we have a table. Table have almost 300 columns. Okay, this table have 10 million 10 billion records. Okay, one table, okay, having 300 columns, 10 billion records. Let's say my regular activity from this table is I want to see serial number, name, mobile number, email address. So all other particulars I don't want, like blood group. Okay, first sem marks, second sem marks, third sem marks. So like this, I have almost 300 columns. So out of all these columns, I am much more interested in only 4 columns in the real time. Let's say you started a company. So if you want to learn SAP, you always think like a company CEO. Then only you can understand SAP very, very easily. Okay, because SAP is a business solution. If you start a business, how can you implement? So how optimally you can implement this solution? So then only you can learn very fastly. Okay, so only these columns are required for my regular usage purpose. All other columns are not required for now. Maybe for one scenario, it is not required. Let's say you want to send a communication to the student every time. Okay, so and so. Okay, so this email you want to send a fees reminder emails, or you want to send a semester marks once the results are released. If you want to send communication, serial number, name, email ID is enough. All remaining columns are not required. So this is the business scenario. In such case, what we will do is, with reference to the table, we will create a runtime data object. This is a runtime data object we are going to create. Runtime data information data records. Okay, this is called as a view. View is nothing but getting the data from a table at runtime. So this is a physical table. So it have a disk space. Try to understand the difference. So for every table, we have a disk space. So assume like this is a database. We have some disk space. For this views, there is no disk space. It is runtime data. Okay. No data in database. So just we are creating it. Okay. No data in database. So it is purely runtime data. This data always in RAM memory, not in the database. So this database data, tables data, it resides both hard disk and regular usage information is available in the RAM memory also. It is available in both hard disk and RAM memory, tables data. tables, data, views, let me put database and RAM memory. So views only in the RAM memory. Okay. So there is no physical data for this. So this is a matrix you need to understand. So this way we are going to store the data inside the database. Is this clear? Any questions so far? Yeah. Okay. Now, now, okay. So these views are four types. One, projection view. Second, database view. Third one is maintenance view. Fourth one is help view. These are the types of views. Okay. So what is the usage of each view? We'll see. Okay. Coming to the projection view, what it will do is it will get the data limited number of columns from a table. So that is the importance of projection view. Projection view is nothing but collecting the data, display the data from a single table with very limited number of fields. Fields is nothing but here columns. Okay. So this is the usage of projection view. Coming to the database view, here we are displaying the data, display data. Display the data from two or more tables with limited number of columns, the limited number of fields, with the limited number of fields, with inner join. So I'll come to this point little later on. What is a maintenance view? Maintenance view is exactly same. The additional option here it is. Here we have data modification feature is possible. So that is the beauty of maintenance view. So far, whatever the join you taken, so that the join is responsible for displaying the data. Okay. So coming to the maintenance view, it helps to maintain the data as well as displaying the data. Let's say here with data edit. Okay, means you can display the data. If you want to change that data also, we can change that. So that is the beauty of maintenance view. The name itself is saying maintenance. We can maintain the data. So this is useful, helps for creating F4 values for a field. Okay. So this is, we'll talk about this, help you a little later. For this, some join concept and what is such help. So that concept is required. We'll park this help you for next class and we'll see these three today. Okay. Now, projection view. First, we'll see projection view. Then what we are going to cover is first we will see projection view. Yeah. Next, foreign key relationship. Next, in joins, then database view, then maintenance view, then help view. So this is the flow we will discuss. Today we will try to target these two. Tomorrow we will try to target the remaining one. Okay. So coming to the projection view, let me take a table. Okay, we already created a table. Z before student. Okay. So here we maintain some records. See here, student name, mother name, father name, student address, student mobile number. I want only three columns: student serial number, student name, student mobile number, and student address. Mother name, father name, I don't want for now. I want to send a SMS alert and I want to send a poster I want to send a student progress report. I want to courier the student progress report. Okay. So this is my requirement. So for this, additional columns are not required for me. And for this, I don't want to create a database table. I don't want to waste the memory. For that purpose, SAP given an alternative for this is we can create a view. So go to S11. Okay, instead of DB, create type of view. What is the type of view we want to create? Projection view. Okay, so PV. So in real time, any view, it is going to begin with V underscore. Any table is going to begin with V underscore means that is nothing but it is a view. So that is standard SAP naming conventions. So we discussed naming conventions, right? Somewhere here we discussed naming conventions. I think in the next session it seems. Yeah, here it is. If you create a view, use type of view. So projection view means PV. So or HV means help view. MV means maintenance view. And DV means database view. Okay. So SAP, what is the naming convention they will follow means V underscore they will follow. So after V underscore any name, it will be for standard views, SAP created views. Now let me go here, views, projection view. So what is the meaning of it? Display the data from a single table with a limited number of fields. So now let me create a choose a radio button V underscore, sorry, view. Now Z V4. Next, I want to create a projection view PV underscore student. Communication. Let's say COM. Let's take a connect. So I want to connect with the student. That's why I mentioned like this. Click on create button. See here, database view, projection view, maintenance view, help view. Click on projection view. So this is the first view we need to learn. It's saying, okay, click on create projection view. Why it is saying very short name? ZP4 underscore projection view. Student. Connect. Click on create projection view. Yeah. Now provide a meaningful description. Communication details. Student communication details. Okay. So provide the table name. So what is the table name? ZB4 underscore DB database we created student. Whenever you enter the student, all the fields available in this push button. If you click on this, select the fields, whatever we needed for our usage purpose. So whenever you click on copy, it is not going to create any physical table in the database in the hard disk. Okay, it is virtual table. At runtime only the data will be available. So this data is available only and only in the RAM memory, not other memories. Click on check button for any errors. Save it in a local object. Okay. So view allow read only access, maintenance not possible. Okay, no problem. So go to the maintenance status. See here read only. We maintaining read only purpose. Click on activities. Now click on data display. See here, I can see only those columns information. Here we don't have any technical settings. Here we don't have any delivery and maintenance. Right? Are you with me?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is called as a projection view. This is available only in the RAM memory. Got it? This is for
Yes, got it.
data reading purpose, only reading purpose with limited number of fields. So where it is useful heavily, let's say they want to develop an application, only student communication details. So they want to develop a very small application with limited number of data. In such case, instead of referring the database table, they will refer this view. And let's say this database table, they want to retrieve the data from the database means first it should go to database. So how system search application will work means, let me show you the process. Whenever you click on search button, this is like treat this is like a RAM memory and hard disk. So this is the level of searching. Now let me go to this system. So whenever you want to search anything in the screen, first it will look for RAM memory. So this is the primary concern. Then here database. This is RAM memory. And one more memory is there, buffer memory. For now that is not required. It will give you a confusion. So user want to see last 20 members. So in last 20 days, how many joined? So this is a search operation he want to perform. So first it will go to the priority is first it will go to the RAM memory. So is there any data they maintained or not? First it will check. If the data is not available in the RAM memory for that respective one, immediately it will go here from the RAM to the database. While returning the data from the database to a screen, first it will drop some information. First, it will store the data in the RAM memory first.
క్లాస్ మళ్ళీ పోవాలి ఇప్పుడు.
Yeah. First, it will store in the RAM memory. Then it will pass the data to the screen. So this is the navigation will happen internally. We cannot see this, but this is the fact which is going in the systems. It will go to the system. So this is the path. If it is available, it will bring the data directly back. So the travel time is reduced. Let's say to search data here 1 second. From if the data is not available from here to here, it will take 3 seconds of time to search and return the data. And here to return the data again, it will take 5 seconds. If the data is available in the RAM memory, it will take only 1 second, right? Response
Yes, no.
from RAM is 1 second. So response from DB is almost 5 seconds database. So that's the reason in current architecture, most of the data, all data is available in the RAM memory, that is HANA. So the RAM memory in ECC systems, it is around 8 GB. In HANA, RAM memory is 1 TB. Okay, the starting is 160, sorry, 254, 1024, 512, 256 GB RAM or 512 GB RAM. This is a RAM memory in SAP HANA systems. 1 TB RAM. So some computers have 10 TB also RAM memory. I'm not saying the database. I'm saying only RAM memory capacity. So this way, HANA is very powerful comparatively ECC. Clear? That's why wherever it is possible, if it is a frequent activity for our application to retrieve the data, we will create a projection or database or maintenance view. Any questions, any doubts so far? How to create a projection view?
క్లియర్. ఎనీ
Creation
డిఫరెన్స్
is very
ఏమైనా ఉందన్నా
simple.
ర్యామ్ మెమరీలో
Sorry.
ఉండే డేటాకి డేటాబేస్ ఎనీ డిఫరెన్స్ ఇస్ దేర్ అన్న ఇన్ ర్యామ్ మెమరీ డేటా అండ్ ఇన్ డేటాబేస్ డేటా?
Okay. Yeah. Let me take one example. Let's say you are running a shop. Assume like you are running a shop. If stock is available handy within your shop, so you can sell immediately, right? Let's
ఎస్ ఎస్
say your shop having a godown. So that item is not available. Every time you have to travel to the godown. So it will time killing process, correct?
కరెక్ట్.
RAM is nothing but which is very handy data. Hard disk is nothing but the data is available in the godown. Every time someone should go and the customer should wait for the product, right? Same applicable here. Same. No change in it. Exactly same thing. Got it?
గాట్ ఇట్.
Okay. Now we are going to discuss about foreign key relationship. Very, very, very important. In every aspect, foreign key relationship is very much important. So what is foreign key relationship? First, we will discuss this. Let's say you are the, let's take an example of college. Admin department is there, ECE department, CSC department, EEE department, IT department. Let's say in ECE, student 1 joined. In CSC, student 1 joined. EEE, student 1 joined. IT, student 1 joined. So all these information ideally should be available in admin table, correct? So
కరెక్ట్.
without administration, without admission, he cannot attend the classes. Is that true?
ఎస్.
Yes. Now, so how a department come to know so and so student joined or not in a college? How they will confirm. Any idea? Let's say today is my first day to the college. Directly, I will go to IT department. Can I sit directly in IT classes
They
without
have a
admission?
list. Hmm. No, no.
How you are cross verifying? Let's say without informing anyone, I went
Yeah.
into IT classes.
Yeah.
I sit over there. So how you identify? I'm not joined in the college. Without admission, I'm trying to join in IT classes. How they will identify? IT team, IT teacher, how IT lecturers, how they will come to know? Any idea?
Roll number.
Exactly. Roll number.
Yes.
So how they identifying this roll number should be issued by the admin department, right? Similarly, this is a foreign key relationship. So this is a table one. This is table one. This is table two, table three, table four, table five. If I want to create an entry in the table five, the entry is mandatorily maintained in table one. So table 1 and table 5 have the relationship is called as foreign key relationship. Means if a student wants to join in a particular, let me put a box. So a student want to join from one table to another table. If the table is not available, if the record is not available in main table, so automatically the dependent table should not have a relationship. So such kind of relationship is called as foreign key relationship. Yes. So this type of relationship, we call it as foreign key relationship. Clear?
Clear.
Okay. We are establishing a foreign key relationship T5 to T1. So try to understand this relation is very important. T5 to T1, we established a foreign key relationship. Means T5 is dependent, T1 is independent. Okay, if any student wants to join in a college, they no need to take an approval from IT department, CSC department, right? Admin department should give an approve. If admissions are there, they will approve. Then only we can join into the respective department. Means here it is the check table. The other name of this is check table because we are checking an entry in this table. That's why we are calling this is a check table. What is a dependent table? That table we are going to call it as a value table because we are going to maintain only values over here. So that is the difference between check table and value table. On top of check tables, we can develop many value tables. So IT department is dependent on admin table. Triple E department is dependent on admin table. CSC is dependent on admin table. EC also depending on admin table. Okay, but admin table is independent. Got it?
Got it.
Yes. Now, how to build this relationship? Okay, very simple and easy and straightforward. Okay, let's see into the table. First, what we have to do is we have to create two tables in the system. Create two tables in the system. Let me take DB admin table. Admin table. Click on create. So I'm going to create very quickly. Serial number. Name. mobile number. So I'm going to add, yeah, let me make name also mandatory. Okay. So this is a student, just student table. Okay. Activate it. Click on local object. So I'm not going into the details. I'm entering the data very fast. Save it. Check for any errors. Activate the screens. Okay. Admin table created. Now we already created a table, student table. So let me create one more table very quickly to avoid confusion. Joining table. So let's take it as this is CSE. Click on create. CSE students. So why I am taking general examples means first you should understand the concept. So once you know the concept, we will apply the same concept on all real-time topics also. This is also a real-time topic. There is no change in it. So all this not required. Just I am putting only two entries over here. We can maintain other fields also. It is time consuming process. I'm skipping that for now. Okay, check for any errors. No errors. Set to locate. Now we created two tables. This is dependent table. The right side is the dependent table. Left side is the independent table. So this is admin table. Clear? Any questions up to here?
Clear.
Okay. Now I want to connect this CSC table is a dependent table with admin table. Okay. So here, whenever we are trying to work with the foreign key relationship, so we need to remember three important points. The first notes, important points to remember. First one is key field, connecting field, connecting field must be a primary key field in check table. Okay. What is the common here? Name is the common, right? In these two tables, name is the common because serial number will be different for CSE, serial number will be different for ECE, correct?
Okay.
Okay. So now name is common over here. So we can identify with admission number. So let me add one more number that will be easy to remember. Let me add admission number column. Admission number. So let me add admission number. Okay, I'm taking same data element for this. Let me create a one quick data element for this to avoid confusion. Admission serial number. Admission serial. So I'm creating with other alternative way. So you can take directly built-in data type, but this is not recommended in real time for our time consuming process. So it will take more time. So to avoid that, I'm creating a simple built-in type over here. So integer 4. Click on activate it. So field label is missing. Let me maintain that. Admission number. Okay, admission number. Activate it. Come back and activate the table. Now take this same data element. No need to create again and again. Okay, the first important point is the key field, whatever the field we are going to refer as a primary key. So that field should be a primary key in check table. This is a check table. Here I am going to make an entry. Okay, now activate this. Perfect. Point 1 clear. Point 2 is in both tables, data element must be same. So for which to which field you want to going to map. So here admission number and this field have same data element for this. So key field is the first point. Second point is data element for both fields, data element in both tables for the fields should be same. Should be same. Try to understand. Okay, here I mentioned admission number. Here I can mention, let's say this table is created by somebody. I can make it as a admission number. Field name is different, but data element is same. Is this clear? This differentiation? Field
Okay.
name might be different, name might be different, but data element mandatorily should be same. That is the secondary important point. Clear?
That's clear.
Yes. Now, establish a foreign key relationship to the dependent one. So here is the key field. Click on this key field to establish a foreign key. So for which table I want to check, where I want to check my master record. I want to check my master record in ZDB underscore ADMIL. So in this admin table, I want to cross verify. So click on create proposal. Whenever you click on create proposal, what it will do in the background is it is going to check these two conditions. So where the data element is same, where is the primary key field, it will bring the respective proposal from the backend. See here, this is automatically found out what is the right table over here. Clear?
It's not clear.
Okay, so it is going to cross verify the serial number and the name. So admission number is the primary key field over here. You see ZB4DB admin. So this is the primary key field. So foreign key relationship. These two tables are connected with admission number. So wherever it is grayed out, that is the column, that is the field, it is connected with foreign key relationship. Click on OK. The remaining options are not required for now. Click on copy and activate it. Okay. Now, these two tables are connected with the foreign key relationship. Now, let me maintain some administration data. So, go to the table contents, click on create entries. So, serial number one, he is also serial number one. So, he wants to join in CSE. So, what I can say for CSEs, I am going to start with 201. Okay, student name is Mr. A. So mobile number 123123, address is India. Click on save. So I'm trying to create one more record. Second student, he wants to join in ECE department. I'm going to mention 301. So 123123, 123, 124. Save it. So one more student wants to join in CSE and started with 202. So 123, 125. Save it. Now CSE department, they want to create a register. Click on here, go to utilities, table contents, create entries. Now provide the serial number 01 and here first student paid by 203. See here 201 is coming. Double click on 201. Save it. So whatever the records are over here, only those records you can enter over here. That is the beauty of this one. Okay, now let me try to maintain some other number 404 student. See here in the status bar, you can see entry 1, Mr. A 404 does not exist. Getting my point? 404 is not a student. He didn't join in a college itself because he don't have an admission in the college. Getting my point?
Yes, my God.
Yeah. So whenever they want to enter anything, first that data should be exist in the master table. So check table is nothing but master table. Value table is nothing but a dependent table or child table. So some few will call this is a parent table. This is child table. If there is no data in the parent, there is no child for it. So check table, value table is the official technical terminology. Clear?
It's clear.
Yeah. So for you, an exercise is a simple exercise. Create a student table with course column. Okay. And create one more column. This is table 1. Create one more table 2, courses in college. This is another table. So here, serial number, name, course, joining date. Okay. So these are all the columns are required. Okay. Now coming to this here courses, serial number, course, code, course, name. Okay. Here you should select course code. Getting my point? So I simplified this very easy requirement. You have to close this requirement. Let's say I'm going to offer one CSE course name computer science and engineering. Second one, triple E. Third one, EC. Fourth one, IT. Fifth one, MCA. Sixth one, MBA. Okay. So let's say whenever I'm trying to create a new record, Mr. ABC. So if I want to provide a course code like intermediate, okay, it should give an error. What is a valid record? Mr. BCD. If he mentioned CSE, it is a valid record. If this is invalid record, system should throw an error This is a valid one means it won't throw an error. Invalid entry means it will give an error. Clear?
Yeah.
So this is the test case you have to create. So this is an assignment 5. So
Okay.
similarly, create a database view for your student table. Okay, this is assignment 1. Assignment 1 is foreign key relationship between two tables, between course, course and student table. Assignment 2 is create projection view for student table. So these two are the assignments 5. So tomorrow we will meet. Any questions, any doubts before we are closing our today's session?
పేరెంట్ టేబుల్లో చైల్డ్ టేబుల్లో మనం ఫీల్డ్ నేమ్ ఇస్తాం కదా, రెండు సేమే ఉండాలా లేకుంటే అవసరం లేదన్నా? అడ్మిషన్ నంబర్, అడ్మిషన్ నంబర్.
Yeah, you can make a difference of it. I am showing it here, right? Yeah,
Okay.
very good question. Field name might be different. Field name will be different. Okay, but field technical properties should be same. See here. Field name is same. See here, data element name is same. Okay, field name can be
Okay.
different. This is a descriptive field. Descriptive,
Okay.
anything you can give.
ఓకే. సేమ్
This is,
ఇచ్చినా ఏం అవసరం లేదు, ఏం ప్రాబ్లం ఉండదు
yeah, you can
కదన్నా?
go with the differentiation because this
ఓ,
field
ఓ,
is readable by the users, but this is for
ఓ,
technical users like us. So technical fields should be same, user specific. This is a end users can spell this one. So for them, they can be anything is they can go with any different name. Okay.
ఓకే.
Okay.
ఓకే. థ్యాంక్
Thank you. Bye.
బాయ్.